want. Exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the light, man. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster.
Not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They ring got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe, connected from Cali to New York, nigga, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows. Thinking you woke into your third eye, peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, state bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him running, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again, and I ain't break a sweat. Number one at everything I do, that's why I'm one West. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I'll switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk, I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl, I'm talking about another gun. We here now, hey look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas, we burn the crib now. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga, I don't fear clowns. Silences make it sound like raindrop, that's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war, I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex, that's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga, I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is, I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Special.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still get extensions. Switch on the big 30, sound like when it's spitting. Album so high, I had to give them an extension. One West till they bury me. Yeah, that's the commitment. Don't trust the soul, niggas purring or they hissing. Been winning so much, they didn't think I put the fix in. Get the game to go my way, they gon' thinkin' that I rigged it. If I say it in my raps, I would do it or I lived it. What you say in your raps is entertainment, you just kidding. Hard times, I got tired of being broke, so I fixed it. This pole get the job done, nigga, this is stick shit. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. This the life that we chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is endless. I believe in reincarnation, so you know this endless. I'm solidified and stamped, that's why I walk with a signet. Build it from the ground up, did it all independent. Don't put your head in my business, to the wall I'm appended. They say I walk around like I'm perfect, bitch, I'm sinless, blameless. And if you ain't the same, I'm against it. Was born with this shit, the other half, I'm just gifted. 20 on me, wish a nigga would so I could spend it. Start from the branch, then I ain't at the soil. You got a peer on me, that'll leave your family tree spoil you. Can't catch you, then I get your man, make him lord you. The only comp is me, and I'm trying to be cordial. I feel like I'm royal, you interchange with the mind. I love a 10 with a sexy walk, but I'll take a switch with a 9. Gear up and go crazy when they tell me it's time. Empty the whole clip to the last shot like the game on the line. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. This the life that we chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is endless. One Westworld. Let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stopped making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the beast loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Still against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pacing. You off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power by war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason, got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest, they gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats and then chains, so when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have a deep squad. Been rapping since knee high, now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire, when you hear it, you get baptized. One West world, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the glow glow. Let's have a feast, let's shine on our enemies. Right in they face, let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we half, but we come from half not. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck, burnt out I was, from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drop.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page. I know exactly what they want. Exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kick in front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we are army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in enlightenment. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot for a minute straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me? Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. advance. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster.
This. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere other than one that is not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'ma go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They ring got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe. Connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows. Thinking you woke into your third eye, peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, stay bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Lamping these niggas once again and I ain't break a sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I...
Alright, let's clap it up. Shalom, you Shimon Shabbat to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham, Shimmy Awashai, to all of my sisters. I'm on the 125th on West Harlem, New York, and the Commander General Yohana of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We were established in 1969. We are the original one body of Christ on the earth. Commander General Yohana is our leader down on earth under our King, Yahweh Shai, that y'all know as Black Jesus. We do believe in God. We believe in the Father too. Everybody should check us out. We're in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota right now. You got the address right there, Ian?
Yeah, it's going to be 2161 West University Avenue, Suite 201.
That's where we're located, and we're here every Tuesday, 7 to 9. I'll be teaching, man. If you want to come in here, come inside, have a seat, ask all your questions. We're going to get your questions as many as we can. At least if we can't answer them, we'll tell you we don't know the answer to it. We'll come back and we'll answer it the next week. Okay? With that being said, today we're going to get into a topic. This topic is divorce. All right? I don't know what you make the topic. What did you make the topic?
I just put it in the class while we're live. I can always change it.
Okay, change the topic right now to divorce, beating the hell out of your wife, or something along that line. Because what we're gonna do today is we're gonna talk about the spirit of Israel, tossing women to the side, things of that sort, right? There's this big misunderstanding about the Israelite community, as far as it goes with multiple wives. Can you have multiple wives, multiple husbands? Can you toss women to the side? What are the grounds for this, grounds for that? So today we want to discuss a few different things. First of all, sex is marriage. That's the first thing we want to address, is sex is marriage. So if you're Black, Hispanic, or Native American, and you having sex right now with somebody, that's your wife and that's your husband. You understand? You're only supposed to be sleeping with your own people. What gives you the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? I'm only talking to my people right now. I'm not interested in no other nation of people. I'm only dealing with Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, okay?
Right.
Everybody else, the hell with them. We'll deal with them after we deal with ourselves, okay?
Right.
So a lot of the videos and stuff that we're gonna depict are gonna be of our own people. And it's not to shame our own people or to put our people down, but it's to attack the demon that has been put on our people, the stigma that has been put on our people, the false reality that has been put in our minds to keep us fighting disputes inside of our households and tearing down our families for ages. We got to start addressing this because right now it's detrimental that we come back together. You understand? It's time for us to come back together. It's time for us all to gather ourselves back together the way that Christ said to gather ourselves back together. Say, can you do me a favor and move the instant over just a little bit? Because I just giving a lot of smoke in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? That's just an instant in here, y'all. We need everybody, weird candles and then check out what I'm saying. We are not Christians. We do not practice Christianity. We do not practice Islam. We are not a radical, crazy group. We use the 1611 King James Bible in order to teach Black, Hispanic, and Native American people their heritage, their culture, true customs, and language.
This is short enough because you can't do too much letters in there.
Do whatever you got, so I know you got it. I ain't mad about it. Whatever you want to put, so you got it, boy. I know you got it. I know you got it. No sweat, you got it. And this is very important, man, that y'all understand there's no witchcraft going on up in here. We not secret Masons. We ain't no faction of the Illuminati. We don't deal with the government. We're not taking money from the government. This is not what's going on at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Damn sure ain't happening in Minnesota. Okay, we ain't over here sacrificing animals and spreading blood all over the floor, nothing crazy. This is not going on here, man.
Right.
What we doing is we fixing Black people. We teach that the Bible is a history book with prophecies in it. And we specifically teach that the history book is Black, Hispanic, and Native American people's history. All right?
Right.
Now, we're going to get into sex is marriage real quick. We're just going to say sex is marriage. We're going to jump right into marriage, and we're going to start dealing with our relationships. Okay, this is a brotherhood class, but it is not limited to showing love to brothers. It's also to show love to your husbands, to your sisters, and to your wives, and to your daughters, and your sons, and so on and so on and so on. So with that being said, we're going to start off by saying that beating your wife to death because she makes a mistake is not what's up. All right? Let's just say that right quick. Let's get that out the way.
Right.
Tossing your woman to the side after you sleep with her is not an Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge lesson. We do not get taught that we can sleep with women and toss them to the side. If you are sleeping with women now, right, and saying, hey, I'll just tell her about the truth later, and then you tell her about it, and you know she ain't with it, you just use that as an excuse to sleep with her, you're committing murder. You're not serious about the truth. You're not in the truth, okay? You may be a student, you may be somebody who's learning how to repent, but you haven't repented yet, you're not in the truth yet, you're still sleeping around with prostitutes and whores.
Right.
That's what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're abusing the authority of the Most High that He gave you with these scriptures. You know, you out here sleeping with women, tossing them to the side. We don't do that shit up in here. And if we catch you, we're gonna try our best to get rid of you. All right?
That's right.
I know I am. If I catch you being a whore up in here, I'm turning your ass in. You can call it a snitch or whatever you want to call it. But we gotta get this body the way it is supposed to be. And we can't have it if we keep allowing our brothers and sisters to do things that they ain't supposed to be doing. Okay? You can't be in your living room showing your coochie to another man and you got a husband in the other room. You can't be showing your penis off to some other man's wife and you got a wife and some children in the other room. And you know that man, that's some other woman, some other man's wife. And he and she got kids and a family. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing shit like that. All right? Get that first scripture real quick, Brother Sharp, when we get to the video.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him,
Pharisees came to Christ, trying to tempt. Go ahead.
and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
Everybody out there in TV land, in Facebook land, Instagram land, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge believes the same thing that Christ Yahweh Shai believes.
Right.
We teach it, we enforce it. This is how our nation runs.
That's right.
Make no mistake about anybody who has committed a sin, anybody who has done something he wasn't supposed to do, who the generals and the judges of this nation have given a pass to.
Right.
Don't make no mistake. We do have mercy in here on our brothers and sisters. You understand?
That's
But
right.
we do not permit any promiscuous business. Go ahead.
That's right.
So they came to Christ, asked him, go ahead. We'll read.
And saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife?
Can a man sleep with a woman and put her away? Go ahead.
To put away his wife for every cause.
For every cause means for anything that he can come up with.
Right.
Because some of y'all want to go sleep with a woman and just get rid of her because you don't like her.
Right.
Or you hate her.
Right.
You might hate this woman, right? And because you hate her, you want to get rid of her. You don't want to deal with her no more. You just stuck with her, took her clothes off on the camera. Y'all sat on the camera, y'all got naked together, right? She just showed you her whole body, all this kind of stuff. Then you done hooked up and you done got some fellatio, or you done gave some, or you done slept with her a little bit, she done slept with you a little bit, and now you decide y'all don't like each other and you don't want each other no more. So now you want to try to creep and talk to another brother in the school. Or you want to try to just jump to the next sister in the school and trying to come in the school and get her mind right and get herself. Well, we can't have that shit up here. We can't do that here. Okay?
That's right.
We can't have that. We got rules up in here. So who you can sleep with, who you can't, who you can talk to, who you can't, when you can get married, when you can't. You can't just do this. Right? So no, man, they asked me, can you just put away this woman for any cause? Hold that question. You got a question or something you want to bring out?
I got kind of a question.
Okay, 1 second. Go ahead and finish your scripture.
Verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
When did he make them in the what?
Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning,
At the beginning,
which is Genesis, made them male and female?
male and female. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife.
So you're supposed to leave your father and your mother, grow the hell up, right? Your mama shouldn't be all in your business and stuff, bothering your wife and shit about everything she do and don't do the way that your mama did. She shouldn't have to deal with that, right? And vice versa. You shouldn't have your daddy and your mama all up in your husband's business. Every time you make a mistake or don't do something the way that your father did. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And they and said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twine shall be one flesh.
Now you are one flesh. When you have sex with a woman, you become one. You enter inside of her body and you guys become one flesh. There's no more two now. Your spirits, your body, and everything become one. I don't care if you just freak one time after the club. I don't care if you got drunk. I don't care what happened. If you stuck your penis inside of that woman's vagina, yeah, and you uncovered your nakedness to this person, and y'all been doing fellatio and y'all been doing stuff, this is your wife. Go ahead. This is how it works.
Verse 6. Wherefore, they are no more swine, but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder.
Let not man do what?
Put asunder.
Let not man put asunder. So listen, let me give you the game. And I'm gonna simplify this shit for everybody out there. We're gonna read the rest of the scripture, but we're gonna make it real simple. There is no such thing as divorce.
Right.
That's what that scripture means.
Right.
There is no man in the world, not even Moses or anybody else, who can divorce you.
Right.
Spiritually, you are one flesh now.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And the Lord said, let no man put asunder.
Right.
All right? Now, we're going to get to where the divorce came in and why there is a divorce and why it is being done the way that it is being done even to this day. However, remember that it hasn't been this way since the beginning. Go ahead.
If I could, just real quick, usually divorce it always results in something unlawful.
That's right. That's right.
As far as the Bible, you know what I'm
As
saying?
far as the Bible goes, but this is what's right. Right.
It's different.
That's what, see, that's what we want to talk about right now, as far as America. Because in America, a man will put his woman away for any cause.
Right.
That's right. You don't like her cooking, she gotta go.
Right.
She don't put on too much weight. Sorry, that's your wife. She's a big ass wife now.
Right.
So you better get into big girls. If you ain't into big girls, you better get into big girls. Or you get your ass in the LA Fitness or one of them and go ahead and y'all get down to the weight that y'all desire. But that's your wife. You don't get to put her away now because she done had a baby for you and she done put on some extra weight now, some extra stretch marks. You don't get to toss her to the side now because her breast don't sit up the way she did when you met her at 18 or 21 or whatever y'all got married. You can't just throw her out. You can't throw your man out now because he dealing with some health issues or now he got a gut now. He ain't got no six pack no more. He got a keg now. You can't just toss him to the side now. You know what I'm saying? Or because the man ain't, he can't perform in the bed the way that he performed in the bed when y'all first got together in y'all 20s. Right. Now y'all in y'all 50s and stuff, and he can't do what he used to do. You can't just say the hell with him no more, walk away. That ain't how it works. All right, let no man put asunder what the Lord has put together. Get the next scripture about Bashar. We got a lot to uncover, so we're gonna kind of rock. I know y'all got a lot of stuff y'all want to bring out. It's gonna be a minute for that too. We're gonna rock today. Yeah, just bring that scripture out. Just keep going. It's detrimental that y'all listen to this because it's been said that you can toss women to the side in the UPK. I heard that on Facebook. They said that you can come in here and toss women to the side, and women can go from man to man to man. That shit ain't going on over here. And if it's going on in your city and in your state in any form or fashion, and you hear about it, if you don't know what to do about that situation, you can contact me, all the men under me. If you see or hear anything like that going on, you can contact me. Feel free to reach out to me and I will get you over to exactly who you need to speak to answer that problem. I know a general who can fix that problem in a blink of an eye. I know a general who can get that thing y'all going through over there done and so, like this. It'll be over with before it's dark. Right. You know what I'm saying? But here in Minnesota, we ain't gonna have none of that mess. All that old promiscuous, nasty, sleeping around being whores and hoes. We not whoremongers and hoes. We not, can I say hoes? Whoremonger, you get it. We not doing that here. So that's not going on in Minnesota. I'd rather have 4 real men than 15 whoremongering men. If you want to be a whoremonger, the weedhead, the dope fiend, this ain't for you. You stay the hell about here. If you want to come in here and be a prostitute, sis, this ain't for you. You want to sleep with everybody, brother up in here. This Minnesota is not for you. Don't come up here. If I catch you and I see your ass is fixed, keep going. Right.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 31. It hath been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement.
Okay, give her a writing of divorcement. So this came out with Moses, right? At this time, the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and the truth has been taken away from the people. So it's much like the time we're living in right now.
Right.
Right? We've only been doing this here since 1969. That's not a long time.
Right.
It's a little long, but it's really not a long time.
Right.
Most of the people are just in the last decade been waking up like, oh, we black, we Hebrew Israelites. Oh, this Bible thing getting taught right.
Right.
And then you got all these fake ass purple people and all these other people creating fake groups, sending people off. But we're gonna get y'all right on track. You understand? The Lord, part of the curses that we went through, Deuteronomy 28, was subject to us not having the truth.
Right.
All right? We left the truth, God took it from us. So now we don't know what the hell to believe. So we out here just winging it. We doing what the white man has been doing for so many years. Sleeping with one woman to the next woman, to the next woman, to the next woman. That's European culture. That's not the Israelite culture. That's Islamic culture. That's what they do in East India and Asia. They can sleep with as many people as they want. Buddha ain't never gonna get mad. He's just gonna be a statue and sit there fat and funky. He ain't never gonna get up and do anything. But we serve a living God. Right. And you die for being a whoremonger. Right. You die for being promiscuous in our nation as Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Ask any one of them homosexuals, I can say that, or no, ask any one of them alternative lifestyle living people down there in Atlanta that got AIDS. Ask any of them women or the men that cheated on their husband or their wife with another man's wife, or or cheated on their husband when they got AIDS and syphilis and herpes and all that stuff they can't get rid of. Ask them if God's curse is real. If you don't believe me, what I'm telling you today, you ask somebody suffering and dying from AIDS what it is like, and when they cheated on their partner and went down there and played a whore or a whore mom. You ask them, is it real? Look at what's that damn preacher name that died? That all skinny. Eddie Long. Eddie Long had AIDS. That man had AIDS. I don't know what they told you, but that man had AIDS. Running around doing all that alternative lifestyle stuff on his wife. And that man had AIDS. And he ain't the only one. There's a lot of them around here looking healthy. They got AIDS too. You just ain't heard about it yet. You'll figure that out soon enough too. All right. So let's finish up that scripture. So wait a minute. Let me just bring this out. So Moses, right? Knowing that there wasn't no truth on the earth, knowing that we did not know what the hell we were doing, right? He gave us a bill of divorcement. Right. Why? So we didn't, what does it say? Because of a what? A hardness of what? A hardness of heart. All right? Because, go ahead, you want to finish the scripture? Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 31. It has been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. Verse 32. When I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causes her to commit adultery.
All right, stop right there. So now, he did it for the hardness of heart. All right, but he's about to let you know something. He's going to say, but let me tell you something, because I got to keep it real with you. Now, I'm doing this because y'all don't know the truth yet. I'm letting y'all get divorced because y'all don't understand the Bible just yet. You don't understand our God and how he works yet. You don't understand our King Yahweh Shai. You don't understand the angels. You don't understand Satan just yet. You don't know how his shit works just yet. So I'm going to give you a little mercy. We're going to let y'all split up. But we ain't going to kill you. See, because back then, you died for that. You toss a woman to the side, she toss her husband to the side, and commit adultery, you got to die. You sleep with another man's wife, you got to physically die. You understand? So now we're saying, Moses, hey man, we're not going to kill you, right? We know you're a woman, but we're going to let y'all split up. But let me tell you what you just did. Because you're going to have to pay for this sin that you just did. So we're going to be real and tell you what you did. We're going to let y'all split because we don't want you to kill each other. Unalive each other, sorry. We don't want you to unalive each other, excuse me, guys. We don't want you guys to beat each other into a pulp. We don't want you guys to puncture each other with sharp objects or hit each other with blunt objects. annihilate each other, execute each other. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? We want you guys to be able to live in peace and in harmony and love inside of your household. And so because y'all don't know how to do this, the bill of divorce was created. This was not against the Most High. It was the reasonable thing for the brother to do because he understood that the truth has only been on the earth for so long at this point in time that y'all do not understand. And when I say on the earth, I mean back in the earth, back in the world, okay? Meaning that God took it away, now he gave it back. All right? God took it away, Moses got it back, gave it back to the people. The Lord took it away. 1969, our business came back with it. Boom. High Priest and Chief RER. Boom. All the way to Commanding General, Your Honor, the rest of the gentlemen. Boom. All the way down to me telling you right now. Boom. It's back. So now we're giving it back to you. All right? All right. Skip that scripture. Finish that scripture. Finish that. Then we'll go to the next one. Then we're going to get into some videos in a second.
And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committed adultery.
So listen, if a woman leaves her husband, right, and he didn't sleep with another man's wife, nothing like that, he didn't commit adultery, or anything evil like that, if she leaves, period, and sleeps with another man, she's committed adultery.
Right.
That's period, right? Now, if a woman is in the world, right, and she doesn't know that she has committed adultery, she is going to pay for it, all right? She's going to pay for that sin. However, she's going to get few stripes versus somebody who does know who will get many stripes. That's scriptural. Do you understand? And it's a difference between somebody who does not know and somebody who does. That's what it means to be born again. When you come in here, you're actually born again. You actually become a new person. That's when the breath of life is breathed into your body, which is the truth. You understand? Adam was just a man before the truth was breathed into him. When that truth came into him, that breath of life, then he became alive. Before that, he was just another body in the valley of dry bones. You understand what I'm saying? So these sisters that's out here, they got baby daddies and different baby daddies, but they don't know nothing about the truth. Don't charge these sisters as a bunch of adulterous and no good, dirty women when they never even knew what the truth was. They've been in the Christian church listening to T.D. Jakes get swallowed up. You've been swallowed up. How you gonna learn the truth listening to that? Right. And then you over there listening to the other ones. Then you're not gonna learn jack. Right. Nothing. Listening to that crap. You understand? You ain't gonna know if you go sleep with another man, you commit adultery. She thinks she's supposed to leave you because you ain't got no money. That's what the Europeans been teaching people. If you ain't got no money, or a man trying to put some structure and some discipline and some rules in the house, he's a narcissist, you should just leave and get another one. Ain't nothing wrong with going to sleep at 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Some of y'all women got bodies. Some of y'all females got bodies. Right. I'm talking about time y'all 21, 25. Y'all done slept with 3, 4, dozen men, 2, 3 dozen men. You understand? And then you want somebody to get down on you and marry you and all that. Come on, man. Like, look, we got to stop this, nip this in the bud right now for our children, man. Because your daughter don't got to get ran through, man. Your daughter don't got to get ran trains on. She ain't got to get tossed to the side a million times by a million different men. Right. If you teach her these things, the scripture says if you teach a child the right way, you lead them up the right way, they're going to lead the truth. I'm paraphrasing the book. This is scripture. So raise your daughter up with what I'm teaching today. So she doesn't have to sleep with 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60 men. There's women out here that slept with over 1,000 men. Live, and that can be your daughter. You don't want your daughter sleeping with 1,000 women, men, right? Okay, well then you need to take keys to the story.
I was going to say, what you're talking about is Proverbs chapter 20, 26, where it says, train up your child in which the way that they should go. When they get old, they shall not depart from thy ways.
There you go. Get it, brother. I have to bring that scripture out. All right, let's move on to the next scripture. There is no such thing as divorce. The bill of divorce was given because people did not understand. So when the Israelites school universal practice of knowledge, if you get a divorce up in here, it's because we cannot have you unalive in each other. But please believe that we do not believe in divorce in here. We don't.
Right.
We do not believe that two people should ever split up and be divorced.
Right.
You understand? But we know dang well that we can't allow a man to stay in the house where he may unalive his woman, or the woman may unalive him, or the brother may end up in the penitentiary for the next 7 years, and the woman might end up in the penitentiary for the next 5 to 7 years, or the rest of her life. We can't allow you to do that because you don't understand the scripture. Because you won't come to class, you won't play this in your living room, because you're too worried about what somebody will say and think about you. So because you won't learn the things that we teach it in this classroom, you still in the living room, still in the bedrooms, in the bathrooms, and in the cars, and in the corners and crevices of everywhere in the city, beating the hell out of each other. Beating the life out of each other, verbally and physically, because you don't want to take heed and adhere to these scriptures that we bring out in here about the decency and the order that things are supposed to go into. So you got women messing up money, brothers messing up money. One person half cheating over here, one person half cheating over there. You see what I'm saying? Trying to keep all of these European, African, and Asian and other cultures' customs and destroying the black family. Trading your man in for child support and EBT, link. What's the other one called? Link, and there's another one though. No, I'm talking about that card that they get from the white people. EBT, Link, it's another one though. Wick, and the Wick is a little bit different. Wick is like when you get milk or something like that. But there's another one. I forget what it's called. But yeah, same thing. You know what I mean? Y'all trade y'all people in for that instead of listening to these scriptures and fixing your household. Ain't no divorce in the ISUPK.
That's
When you get married to a man or a woman in here, you are married forever.
That's right.
It is a forever commitment. It is a forever thing. If you leave your woman up in here and toss her to the side, you have committed adultery. All right? And I'm going to let you know something, brother. For tossing that woman to the side, the Lord will punish you.
That's right.
The blood is going to be on your hand for what you did to that woman. Right. You're not going to get away with that. Sister, if you feel like, hey, man, you know what? I know I slept with him after the Casamigos. His head is just a little too big. That man, his head is huge. He's funny looking in the daytime. I want to go be over here with this dude that wears purple. If you do something like that, I guarantee you that the Lord will repay you for what you did. There's a lot of women that go out here and they try to show you that their life is glorious and everything is good in their family, and it's a lie. It's a lie. They're miserable. You know why you know they're miserable? When they do that, because they always sit back and talk about the people of the truth all day. That's all they whole life is around trying to diss brothers and sisters in the school. Talk about what's wrong in their marriage and everything. Well, what kind of marriage you got when you got all this time to talk about somebody else's marriage? Because I ain't got no time to be in nobody else's living room and what they got going on in their marriage. I'm concerned with my wives and children and things that I got going on. But if you always got time to talk about somebody in a nation you ain't even a part of, where the hell is your nation at? What's going on over there? Ain't nobody over there having issues and problems that you can elaborate on, but you all over here? That's because you're a miserable, disgusting person who has committed adultery. And because you have committed adultery, your soul, your spirit, your mind, your body is tormented every day. That's why you must wake up and criticize and try to kill and destroy the things that you did that has brought treacherous things onto you.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, sister, the ISUPK, brother, ain't going nowhere soon.
That's right.
We will be here until Christ returns. And you can say whatever you want to say, because you committed adultery and ran up out of here. You can go and play the victim wherever you want to. The true victim is the man that you left. It's the woman that you left to go commit adultery. Let's get the next scripture about y'all. We're going to talk about y'all nasty, disgusting selves all night. Y'all little filthy heathens that want to run around throwing your behind all over the place. Funky tail behind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just going to keep going until you catch something you can't get rid of, huh?
That's right. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 30.
Read.
Be not as a lion in thy house.
Play that first video. Be not a lion in your own household. We about to talk about this. Y'all think y'all can just put away your wife for any cause. Man, when she went and she began, yeah, I know. But and she drink all the time, and I done heard it all. She drinking all the time. All she do is drink wine. Well, that's what you married. You married an alcoholic. You had 12 months to get to know her. The school say 6 months before you can even date. And after the 6 months, you gotta get approval to do another 6 months before you're supposed to sleep together. Well, the school done allotted you 12 months to get to know this damn person. 12 months to get to know this person before you put your penis in, or before you throw your funky vagina in the air. You ain't have to come in here and do nothing like that. Don't call my phone complaining about how horrible your husband is of a man when you didn't think he was that horrible when you laid down and spread your legs for him.
That's right.
Or when you got down and got naked in one of these vans or one of these cars somewhere and you slept with him. I don't want to hear nothing about how terrible your husband is. I don't want to hear nothing about how good a bad of a wife you have when you came home after some drinking out in some club or something and then laid up with this woman when you had 12 months to get to know a sister. You had 12 months, or you had 6 months to come in there and get yourself together and then find a woman that was already in the truth, but instead you went down there to the mall and picked up somebody that you thought was cute. You went to Instagram and got an Instagram model. You went to Facebook and got a Facebook model.
Right.
Now you complaining about how you can't see your kids. Man, say them goddamn tears to somebody else. I don't want to hear that shit. That's clown shit.
Right.
Call her up and cry to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't call me crying to me. Don't tell me I ain't a brother and I'm insensitive when we got rules that help save you. Right. I was going when we saving you. Right. We're getting into a lifetime agreement with a treacherous ass woman. Getting in a lifetime agreement with a dragon. Getting in a lifetime agreement with some abusive ass man. But instead you don't listen to the wisdom of the prophets and the priests and the preachers that's over you because you don't think we ain't nothing but some niggas. We just some niggas sitting around with incense and shit and Bibles just talking. We don't know anything about the Bible. We just talking to be talking. We just give our lives up to come in here and to tell you to wait a year before you sleep with somebody. Can you give your penis a break, brother? Can you? No Torah. I don't even believe in Paul. No Torah. You know what I'm saying? Give your penis a break. Sister, give your vagina a break. Can I say that? Give your coochies a break. 12 months. Good night. Get to know somebody. Go on a date. Go get some tea and some coffee or something. Go to Barnes and Noble and see if the nigga can read. Can he even read a goddamn book? Right. Has he came in here long enough to sit down and read for somebody? Is he got enough discipline to show up every day and fold up a goddamn chair? Because if you can't come in here and fold up a chair and read the book, what the hell do you think he's going to do at your house when you get the light bulb changed? Right. He can't even come in here and read the damn book. He can't even keep the Passover. He can't even keep the goddamn feast of unleavened bread or a day of atonement. How the hell he going to struggle with you and he can't keep the day of atonement? He can't go one day without feeding his face and drinking some water, and you think that he gonna be able to struggle with you when money get low and times get hard? Let me tell you something, man. The ISUPK breed the hardest core, strongest, smartest, most loving, caring, patient men in the earth, man. I would ask that. Men that keep giving you time after time after time, keep working with you and working with you and working. In the world, you're going to get screwed and tossed to the side. You ain't getting all that. You're not getting all that with that dude with that 6-figure degree and all that. He got the Lambo outside, the brand new Corvette, the big old 3-4 story car. He ain't waiting on you to get your shit together. You heard what Kevin Samuel said. You always ain't got a chance. Right. Yours ain't got a chance. I think it's the same word. Y'all ain't got a chance with none of the men out there in the world. Bring your funky tail up in here, sit down for 6 months, give your vagina a break. Brothers, please give your penis just a minute to rest. Get to know this woman and then decide or not. Whether get some counsel and decide or not if it's going to work. Let somebody evaluate y'all's relationship who has been doing this for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. There's brothers in here that have been in here for 40 years. Right. Watching everyone get married. Marrying brothers and sisters. Watching them get divorces. Watching them tear apart their families. Watching them tear apart the kids. Hearing all the cries and the tears and the stories and I've been in here over a decade now. So have you, Maccabi. How many sad stories have you heard? I've heard a whole lot of them. I've heard a whole lot of sad stories about what happens to people in the world. But guess what I hear more of in the ISUPK? People getting along, people loving each other, people's family working, people's marriages working, people's kids all together, people's wives all together, everybody together. That's what I hear and hear more than anything. But the reason is because these are the brothers and sisters that take heed. They hold on to these laws, statutes, and commandments and what we teach it. Don't come in here thinking you have another option. There's no other option when you sleep with one of my sisters. If you sleep with a woman in here, you do not have the option of tossing her to the side. You cannot come in here and take the women that I spend my time raising up when I could be somewhere kicking it with my guys. I like to be with my brothers. I might be somewhere fishing and kicking it with them. Instead, I got to be counseling her, raising her up, getting her mind right for you to toss her to the side. Oh, hell no, brother. No, sir, Ski. No, sir, you can't come in here and do that. I'm sorry. Since you ain't gonna be able to come in here and destroy the hell out of one of these brothers that I don't watch come from being a drug addict, a drug dealer, a gangbanger, a murderer out the penitentiary, the scum of the earth, to being a clean and fresh and brilliant and helping black people and fixing the nation and building up the world, and then you come in here and tear him all the way down with your bullshit every day because you feel like it. Right. You can't do that in here. That's right. That's right. This is my house. You hear me? This is my nation. You can't do that in here. Commander General Yahana gave every officer, every captain that's in here authority to tell you that you can't do that here. Right. Right. And we will defend this house with everything, every bit of life that God has inside of us. And if you ain't ready to go to war to defend this house, then get the hell on, man. We don't need you. I need warriors around me. That's right. If you too damn soft to leave that nasty ass woman alone, then don't come around me, man. If you too damn much of a punk to leave that nasty, disgusting woman alone, then you don't need to be in here. That's right. To sleep with prostitutes, then go in the street and sleep with prostitutes. Get it all out your system and come back. We will be here and the door will be there. Just pray to God that it ain't too late. Right. Pray to God that it ain't too late. Pray that you don't wait too late to get back in here and do what the hell you're supposed to do. Go get it all out your system. Am I telling you to go sin? Hell no. But I'm telling you, don't do it here. Right. We ain't with that here. Ain't no tossing women to the side in the ISUPK. You say it is, now you're hearing it from the ISUPK. We don't believe in divorce. Right. We do not practice divorce here. That's not what we practice. Now, we're not going to let you unalign each other. But we definitely do not teach, oh, it's okay to come in here and if you want to, just leave her. Just leave her if you want to, it's all good. Oh, if you don't want to be with her, him no more, you can just leave him, sis, and then go marry that brother down there in Florida. Go marry that brother over in Texas. We don't teach that shit here. That ain't what it is. All right? For the few sisters and the few brothers that done had mercy on them, y'all better thank God that you even around right now. Everybody, you know everybody in here, usually they commit adultery, they run off. They don't even stay here. A lot of people think there's adulterers in here. They don't understand people commit adultery and run off in the world.
Right.
Because once that demon get on them, they don't want to be around me. You think they want to sit in a room with this? Do you think they want to sit around me and Maccabi while we talk like this? Do you think I'm the worst one? You think I am nowhere near the worst one in here. And you know, you want to go sit around Captain Mawad? You want to sit around Captain Yashamar after you talk about you to toss something to the side? Come on, man, it ain't gonna happen. Play that video. Do not be a lion in your own household. Play that video, Baba Kashar. I gotta share the video too. But she don't even hit you with the stick. I can't see.
Actually, now.
Okay. Page you share the video. But share it somewhere or just share it to me real quick. So I can just post that so I can see what you're putting. So now they seen that though, right? Now I've already seen the video, so I don't need to see it again this time. I just wanted to emphasize on that. Whack when he hit her with that damn stick, okay? So for all you sisters that want to go out there and try to get something exotic and you think it's something that's not going on in the other nations, let me first tell you that every nation of people outside the so-called Negroes, Hispanics and Native Americans believe in beating their wives. I want to show you that these people believe in beating their wives. Do not think that women getting beat is a black thing. Don't think they're getting cheated on, or beat on, and that's a black man thing. See, there's a stigma around black people. That all black men are cheaters and they beat women, and that is a goddamn lie. Let me tell you something. More black men out here, right, have killed and died behind women than any other nation in this world. Man.
That's right.
The so-called black man has been dying for over 450 years in America for the so-called black woman, and he gets no love, no respect, or no appreciation for it. We have been dogged out. We have been on the bottom in every situation, in the working field, in the school field. Let that video keep playing it over and over again, but it's this even beating the hell out of it. Let the video keep playing. Replay it again. Watch this either beat the hell out of his wife or this he breaks the stick. The stick looks like it's this damn big. I can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? Now I remember, they used to whoop us with switches and stuff back when we was kids, but like old people. Because that's how the white man taught him, to beat us with switches.
Right.
This even here got him a whole half a log. He cracks him there. You know what I'm saying? He just keeps cracking it, right? This is what you need to know. Do not run to these other nations because you got into a fight with something like that. Don't think that every brother that you get is going to beat you. Easy not. There are men in here who have learned how to keep control of their temper and to hold their hands back and not lying in their own household.
Right.
You understand? And if you don't know how to do it, you must learn how to do it. It's why I'm just have a seat, brother. You good. You must learn how to do it. You understand? If you in your household right now arguing with your woman to the point where it's getting physical, it is time to leave. Now, should you let your woman just talk to you in a type of way and don't defend? No, brother, you should stand on business in your house every time.
Right.
I don't give a damn if the house is in her name or it's in your name. It don't matter. The car is in her name or your name. It doesn't matter because as we read earlier, it's one flesh. Y'all are one flesh together. You should stand on business. Every argument, every so-called fight. Right. But do not stay to the point where you're beating the hell out of the woman. You got to know when it's time to leave, right? You got to know when it's time to walk away. All right? And a lot of y'all brothers only got one wife. So y'all don't know what it means to get up and go to the other house with the other rib. Sometimes it's time for you to go to the other rib house. She fighting with you about you always being over there. Oh, you always spend too much time over there. And there, well, maybe you need to go stay over there. Maybe you need to spend more time over there because when you come over there, all she wants to do is fight. And then when she decides that she's not going to fight with you about it anymore, you guys can talk and work out a schedule. And you guys can sit down like two adults and work on a schedule that's going to work for both of you until you guys can get it together. Y'all keep working at it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all work it out. But sometimes you gotta get up and you gotta leave, right? Because a woman will cut you with her tongue like a two-edged sword. Do you understand me?
That's right.
You see this right here? This ain't nowhere near as sharp as a woman's tongue. A woman's tongue can be way sharper than this. Way worse than this. And the demons that jump on her, you understand, want you to hurt her because it cannot, in most cases, convince her to hurt herself. Most of those women who get into it with you to the point where they want you to hit them and fight them, those are the same women who usually cut themselves. They usually have slit their wrists. If you look at the wrist, they either got cut marks on their wrist, or they got old scars from cutting their wrist, or they got burn marks on their hands and arms and stuff like that, or on their legs, dealing with mental illness and hurting themselves.
Right.
So that mental illness is a demon. They paranoid schizophrenics. They got multiple personality disorders. They got the bipolar disorder. They got the anxiety disorder. They got the depression disorder. These are all demons. And some of these things can only be fixed with medication. There are people who need to be on medication.
That's right.
Do you understand? Black people, we so damn scared to go get some help. It's terrible. But we have to fix our mental ill. Because if we don't fix the mentally ill, what's that other shit called? What's it, man? What's the other one? All black people. PTSD. PTSD is another thing that all black people deal with down here. Go ahead, brother.
It's very important. You know, I led for Willard, right? And my brothers and sisters criticized me a lot because they had for that. And my mom told all my brothers and sisters that all y'all need to be on medication because there's something wrong with you.
Right.
So you would tell, look at my fault, but y'all,
they was dealing with some things.
Yeah, you was born, you would accept it right, there was a little something wrong with them, so.
Well, see, this is the thing about it, right? As black people, we gotta get to the point where we know that we're dealing with people with mental illness.
Right.
All of us need to be taught again. The Lord says in the scripture, the first oracles of God is that a man needs to be taught again. Why? Because we've all been destroyed in this sin or ass world that we're being raised up in. Right. So we're all dealing with a little mental illness of this or a little something over there. We all have been through something. So as Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, when you come into this truth, what we do with this truth in these scriptures is heal your mental illness. Right. Okay? But some of you need some damn medicine. Why am I bringing this up? Because you can't sit in the street and beat the hell out of your wife with a stick like this heathen. Right. See, we were taught by the heathens to beat each other. Right. Because what did they do to us in slavery? They beat us. We didn't come to work late, they beat us. We didn't work hard enough, they beat us. We didn't say yes sir, yes ma'am, they beat us. If they caught us looking at white people, we beat us. If we lifted our head up and looked the white man in his eyes, they beat us. So now you got the black woman raising the black children. She's beating the hell out of all the children the whole time they coming up. And with no dad in the house now, beating the hell out of the children. She beating her husband whenever he takes another wife. Because why? Because she was taught that he can only have one woman. Whose culture is that? Whose customs is that? That's not in the Bible. That's not our culture. That's not our customs. Them people in purple running around teaching you can only have one wife. That's not in the Bible. Right. Abraham didn't have no one wife. Jacob didn't have no one wife. We all come from 4 different women. Right. All Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. Right. There were several brothers in the scriptures that had multiple wives. There's scriptures in the Bible that support having multiple wives. Teach you how to have multiple wives. The reason why I'm bringing this out, what they thought, is because we've got to get to the place where you learn you can't beat down out your wife. And you can't, so you can't divorce her, and you can't beat the shit out of her. Right. All right? And you women, you can't beat the hell out of your husbands. Right. See, this is what they want to hear. Right. Yeah, y'all can't beat the hell out your husbands either. Because a lot of y'all women, y'all out here like Mike Tyson's. Okay? We know that y'all women out there swinging and kicking and spitting and throwing shit. Y'all infamous for throwing things. The woman will throw something each right. And the quickness and think the man is supposed to defend himself. Right. So all the brothers out there that's getting beat the hell up, listen, defend yourself. I'm not telling you don't defend yourself. I'm not telling you to let no woman stab you, shoot you, throw hot water on you when you're awake or you sleep. I'm not telling you to let no woman tase you and mace you and beat you there, beat you in the head with pots and pans out your sleep or stab you or anything like that. I'm not telling you that. You have to protect yourself. This is why Moses made the bill of divorce, because there are women and men who are forever learning but never able to come into the truth. So they keep doing this, and I'm going to be deep as hell in these scriptures in a couple of seconds. But play the next video. After that, play the Islamic dude. I'm going to show you that in Islam, they teach that it's okay to beat the hell out of their wives. Y'all don't know in the Surah or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what they call it. In the Quran, they teach you how to beat your wife. In the Muslim mosque, you can beat the hell out of your wife. Now, Islam is like Christianity. You know how Christianity got Pentecostal, Baptist, non-Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, they got all kind of factions. Islam is the same way, but all of them are they say they not, they don't beat their wives, but they all beat their wives. Okay, this is a beating women, what's it called? Everybody got to wear them whole thing over their face. Let me run around with knots and shit on them all the time. Go ahead. Yeah, the Islam video. Play that real quick. Did you share the videos on my page? Most High Christ. All right, so I can post it because I want to be able to watch it with you. I'm playing yeah, hold on before you play. Is it playing right now? I did not see what you shared. All right, there you go, right there. I take it. All I got to do is be able to. Exactly. I just want to see it when you see it, so we watch it together. Go ahead, boy.
أهلا بكم من خلال هذا اللقاء الذي هو بعنوان ضرب الزوجات.
All right, here we go right here. See my man with the people on top of his head.
أهلا بكم من خلال.
Read it. Okay, we can't understand every disgusting thing he says out of his mind. So what I want you to do is I want you to read the captions.
أهلا بكم من خلال هذا اللقاء الذي هو بعنوان.
Listen, this is the show where they deal with beating the wives. Go ahead. That's what
أهلا بكم من خلال هذا اللقاء الذي هو بعنوان ضرب الزوجات.
This is the real advice of Khalid al-Sakmi, a family therapist in Saudi Arabia.
We have no rights in this video, but we definitely want to show it. We got the right to show it. Go ahead.
بد قبل ذلك أيضا أن توجد.
The necessary Islamic conditions for beating must be met.
توجد أسبابه الشرعية. الضرب لا يكون.
The beating should not be performed with a rod such as this one.
Hold on, stop. So he pulls out a rod, just like the rod that the Asian used. So you can beat her with a rod, but you can't beat her with the big one that the Asians just beat his wife with. I guess Buddha doesn't have no limit to the size of the stick you can get your ass whooped with. Okay. You can get whipped with any size stick, pole, or anything when it comes to Buddha, right? Buddha lets you beat your wife to death with any type of stick. You know what I'm saying? You can't come to panda on your broad if you worship Buddha. All right, but Islam's gonna show you the proper way. Like one stick to beat your wife with is better than the other stick. Go ahead, this is great.
ولا بالعقال كما.
Nor should it be with a headband, which some husbands use to beat their wives.
يفعل بعض الأزواج. ولا كذلك أيضا في بعض الأدوات الحادة التي يفعل.
Or with a sharp object, which I'm sad to say some husbands use.
Now stop. This is the Muslim. What's he? The Muslim what? What is he again?
He's a Saudi Arabian.
Same thing. So, a Saudi Arabian what? Counselor or what is he? What does it say he is?
I don't think it actually says.
You said it earlier. You read it earlier.
I'm sorry. Saudi Arabian family therapist.
Okay, now this is the Muslim therapist saying that men beat their women with headbands, right? The hard things that go around to keep their headbands on. And some of them is beating their wives with sharp objects. That means that they're taking things like this and beating their wives with it. So this is going on in Islam. We're not making this up. You're hearing it from the Saudi Arabian Muslims. They're telling you that this is going on in Islam. They're taking things like this and beating their wives with it. So for everybody who wants to go get an exotic man somewhere, you want your Saudi prince, just know that you may go over there and get the hell beat out of you with a headband and a sharp object like this. That's what they're doing over here. Go ahead and play the video.
فعله بعض الأزواج مع الأسف كما يقول ابن عباس لما
So the Saudi Arabian said that she should be beaten
سئل عن الضرب قال يضربها بمثل السواك
with a sawak like this one or with a handkerchief.
Let me see this.
أو
Sawak was like that. Did he show it? Can you see it?
It doesn't say it.
All right, let's wait. You keep going.
بالدين لأن
Oh, sawak, a twig normally used to clean teeth. It's that right there.
Okay, here, let me know. Can I hold it up?
Yes, yeah.
Let me show them. I don't know if y'all can see this.
That is very good for your teeth, by the way.
Right, but I'm gonna show them what this is. The sawak
It's
it's a stick like this. It you know it ain't that small. It's a stick like this. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it or not.
no.
But somebody, you may be able to pause the video and what's it call it, zoom in later. So a sawak is a stick about this thick. It's probably about this long, and it's terrible. Okay, something that they said you could beat your wife with. Go to the next one and play, Sean. It's about this long. It's a stick about this thick, and they say you can beat the hell out your wife with that. Go ahead.
So next video.
No, keep playing that video. Keep playing. No, he ain't done. We're gonna listen to what's going on in Islam. We already see what the Buddhists is doing. The Asians is beating the hell out of their wives with sticks this big.
إنه ماذا المقصود فقط
It says,
Read, go ahead.
because the goal is merely to make the wife feel
إشعار الزوجة أنها أخطأت في حق
that she was wrong in the way she treated her husband. This reason only gets worse.
بعض الزوجات تحب
So wait a minute, it only gets worse? So listen, the ass whooping is getting worse, really, that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to say they're gonna elevate that ass whooping over you. It's gonna start off with tweed, and then you're gonna work over to that sharp object. They gonna beat your ass over here because they wanna make you feel how they feel. Now let me bring out something else to you sisters out there. All these other men that are not in the ISUPK are so goddamn emotional that they don't know how to walk out the door. They're so emotional they don't know how to leave. They're so effeminate they don't know how to leave. I remember when I was in the world, I was emotional too. I didn't know how to control it. I didn't. I came in the truth, I had to learn how to control my hand. I had to learn. It wasn't something I knew how to do. I still struggle with it. I still do. I gotta practice all the time, controlling my damn anger every day because I was raised up in a Eurocentric way.
Right.
So I always keep that demon in check, especially around my wife and my kids.
That's right.
You understand? Don't let no woman whoop your ass in front of your kids. Right. But do not be running around with these tweeds and sticks and sharp objects and blunt objects beating the hell out of your wife because you're mad. Right. Do not learn from Islam. Islam is disgusting. Right. It is a disgrace to beat the hell out of your wife with all these objects. Read on.
Unfortunately, some wives want to live a life of equality with their husband.
تعيش عيشة الضد مع زوجها بمعنى عيشة الضد.
A life of equality, you do something and I'll do the same.
There we go. A life of equality. When you do something, And they will do the same. In Islam, if you swing on him, he gonna swing on you back. So you swing on your husband in Islam and punch him in the face, ain't no police coming to your door. It's just gonna be a harsh ass uppercut. You're gonna get that same, when you swing on him, you're gonna get a harsh ass overhand right. That's what you finna get. You finna get Pacquiao combo, you go messing with that damn Kung Fu fan that beat the hell out of his wife with that stick. Broad daylight in the street. Nobody came out there to stop him. I didn't see no police sirens or nobody getting faced. A brother raised his hand and flinch at her, his ass getting beat up, maced, tased, 5th-degree assaults, 1st-degree assaults, felony charges, 72 months, locked up away from his kids, can't get a job no more, can't get an apartment no more. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all got to start paying attention. But in Saudi Arabia, you swing one time and you get hit with the coldest cross you ever experienced in your life from this dude right here in his red headband. Go ahead.
فأنا لي وكما أنك تفعل فأنا أفعل كما أنك تقول أنا أقول.
This is a very
هذه مشكلة خطيرة جدا.
We need therapy just watching this. And that's it.
Okay, he said in there that you, and somewhere in there he said you can hit him with your hand.
Right.
All right. Somewhere in there he said you can. If you go back, he said you can hit him with your hand. I remember watching. Let me explain something to you. Go to 1 Timothy real quick, 3:3. First Timothy 3:3. Listen to what the scriptures say. For all y'all niggas that think y'all can beat y'all women up, let me tell you the truth. Go ahead.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. Not given to wine, no striker.
No striker.
Oh, I'm sorry. No striker, not greedy.
Stop right there. Let's just deal with that. That's cut you off, please. No striker. You're not supposed to be punching your wife, okay? You're not supposed to be smacking her. You're not supposed to be hitting her in the head with anything. The only thing you're supposed to be doing is putting some pipe on your wife. And when she gets out of pocket, you check her with your mouth and your mind. And if you can't handle that at the time, or you need some counsel, or you need some games to deal with your situation, you need to walk out the door.
Right.
If you don't, that's why we got a brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why there's brothers in every state that you're in. That's why there's a brotherhood. Call up the officer, the captain, and tell him you need somewhere to go for the night.
Right.
Tell him, hey, Salakia, sir, I may need $100 for a room tonight. If I cannot come and lay on your floor or a couch or something, you got an air mattress. Why? Because this woman over here is being a dragon, and I do not want to beat her, or I don't want to go to jail.
Right.
Right. That's what you're doing. And as soon as you know that you have this type of demon in your household, you need to start, if you can't deal with it yourself and it's getting out of hand and it gets to the point where it's not going to get better, then you need to go seek some counsel.
Right.
That's when you start getting an exodus plan of out of that house. To separate from your wife, maybe.
Right.
Or to separate from your husband, maybe. But that doesn't mean divorce. Separation does not mean divorce, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But we cannot have you doing what the Muslims do. But guess what? We Muslims, black people is Muslims. Black people want to be what's some damn Buddha people. Hindu and Buddha monks, y'all want to be dealing with energies and all this shit. And because y'all want to take on that culture, y'all beating the hell out of everybody. Now look what happened to us. Now play one of the videos that we got and show our people in the nonsense we in after experiencing slavery under the Asians, under the Arabs, under the white man, under the who else? Under the East Indians, all these people who beat the hell out of their wives. Now look what happened to us. It doesn't even matter which video you show. It doesn't matter. All of them is terrorists. Let me show you what we've been doing to each other. Let's deal with this, Israel. Let's put an end to this domestic abuse thing. No more domestic abuse in Israel. Let's deal with tossing women to the side and beating the hell out of women. Beating your husbands up and beating your husbands down in the household with your mouth and with your hand and with your finger, calling that damn 911, getting that man drove all out of his house in front of his children, throwing all of his clothes outside in the yard. I should have pulled a video up like that. While you doing this, look for a video like that. Or where they throw, I just seen a video on Instagram, sad as hell. Woman had him on there roasting and throwing all this shit all up and down the damn steps, talking about all his coats was big, fake meats and all kind of disrespectful as hell. Play that video out.
That's right, fight back. Fight back.
Look at that.
Fight back, I'm motherfucker.
Right there.
Fight back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no. Here, Mama. I
Look
got
at
it.
that. Right in front of the baby. Pause it right there.
Fight back, y'all.
Pause it right there.
And kill this one.
Pause it right there. Pause. Okay, cool. It ain't pause on my side. So look at this right here. Look at this picture. Look at the child's face. Look at the child's face. As the mother stands over this man, beating him, and apparently the brother didn't have some drinks. And he can't defend himself at this point. And a lot of y'all that be drinking, y'all don't know that there's women that's waiting on you to get drunk. She watching you get drunk. She didn't give you the money to go drink. She waiting on you to come home drunk so that she can beat the hell out of you because you took another wife. She waiting on you to get back from Passover and walk in the house, and she done already heard about you messing with another woman. She done already heard about you going to get another wife. Now she's sitting there waiting on you to finish your whiskey, waiting on you to finish your tequila, so she can beat the hell out of you in front of your children. You women who are beating your husbands like this, you are disgusting creatures, man. You are a disgusting woman for beating the hell out of your husband like this in front of these children, emasculating the hell out of that man. Taking advantage of him when the brother is under the influence of alcohol. Allowing the children to see their dads at such a low state and a weak point. For you harvesting so much anger against this man instead of coming to him alone and telling him how you really feel and really think. Right. Holding grudges, being evil, being a dragon. This is a dragon right here. Right. There is no way that you can live in the house with a woman like this and beat the hell out of you. Play the rest of the video, all right? How long is the video?
Fight back.
Let me play. 2 minutes of watching this woman. Watch what she do. She telling him to fight back. This ain't a woman who's been.
Please don't show me that at this point in time.
The hell out of me.
Come on.
She done beat up every man she ever had.
Straight from Walmart.
So she told the baby to hold the stuff. So the baby's holding good. How many people like to do it? Look at that. Come on, look at that.
Come on. You didn't hurt me at all.
Here comes the boyfriend right here in the car. That's her boyfriend right there. Keep going this. Good night. We need to stop. She whooping this man all the way down.
Walking the dog.
Good night. She dragged him. Look at that, like a dog. Dragging him up the street. It's almost over. Look at that, man. All up and down the street in front of all the neighbors. You see the white man, he rolled by, he just kept going, he didn't give a damn. Now, let's say that happened a different way. And he was beating the hell out of her and dragging her up the street. Right. They'd like to kill him. Right. They'd like to kill him. But do you see that nobody in the earth gives a damn about a black man? Right. Nobody has compassion for the black man. Right. Nobody, but the ISUPK do. That's right. Yeah, the brothers up in here, we have compassion and love for our brothers, man. That's right. Yeah, we're not going to honor y'all beating the hell out of y'all husbands and talking to them in front of your children the way y'all been doing up in the household. We know about y'all. Trust me, we hear about y'all trainings. We're not gonna have it up in here, man. You understand? And if you're dealing with that out in the world, you need to go get you another wife. Clap that up. You can get another woman. I guarantee you, if you can land that dragon, you can get you another one. You understand? Something better than that. Anything is better than this. You can't stay there and allow those children to see you beat up and drug up the street like that. Your daughter will never respect a man. Right. And guess what? She might try to do that with a different type of a man and get her teeth knocked out of her face. She may get her eyeball punched out of her head, trying to do what she seen her mother do to oh so many other men, which is emasculate every black man that walks through that door. Because she's been taught that she can be equal to a man too. Except she learned from the Europeans in America, right, not the Islam Society of Arabia. Right. Play the next video, Y'all want to see what's going on? This is what's going on all across America. And you think that you can hide in here. You think you can hide in purpose. And you think that you can hide. Listen to here. Ain't no hiding. The Lord is about to reveal everything on everybody in due time. Christ is getting closer and closer and closer to the return. Russia and all of them over there in Cuba right now doing drills. They on their way right now. They probably already pulled up. Right. World War III is knocking at the door. And you're in your living room fighting with your husband over being poor. Because he ain't got enough money. In slavery. How is you beating up your husband and beating him down because he's poor in slavery? How is you beating your wife up and beating her down because she can't keep a job in slavery? It don't make sense. You niggas is in slavery. That's why you can't keep a job. That's why they keep firing you, because you're living under your oppressor. Everybody else who was in slavery got a new land. The Jewish got a new land. Everybody else got their own land to be with their own people. You living right up under your damn oppressor. The white man right here ain't went nowhere. Still got his foot on your neck. Right. That's scripture. That's right. Y'all don't know what's in this Bible. You got to get in here. This is in the Bible. They told you we would be right up under him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Play the next video. We got to keep it rolling. We got a lot of videos.
Here, it's time for you to go. Take your shit.
This is the one go ahead.
Take your shit.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Take these long ass fucking Jordans. Take that fucking Jordan. Take that shit.
Hey, y'all got to get the fuck out of here with that shit.
My whole street. Go ahead. I don't go ahead and pull the fuck on them bitches. Get the fuck out of here. Time to go.
Yeah,
you go, pussy. Take your shit. I don't
That's
give
all
a
fuck
fuck.
bitches. You like little bill. Yeah, bitch, I'm calling the police on y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna record.
That other one will call the police. See what I'm saying right here? Emasculating the hell out the man. See, everybody want to talk about the women getting beat, but nobody want to talk about her beating down his man. Well, the sister's doing it for some reason. It's some reason. Let me tell you why women do this. Because a man either slept with another woman, she done went in his phone, or ain't sleep or drunk, or some shit like that, or high, because most of y'all in the world smoke weed. You're dumb as hell. You sit here and do the password in front of your girl 50 times and think she don't know your password. Right. Don't you know these women is inspector candidates? They know your password. If they don't, they can get it, okay? These sisters is agents. Right. You understand? They gonna get your goddamn password out. You understand? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when it comes to investigating anything, women are FBI agents.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna call the FBI. I won't go that low, but I will say they damn near there. They damn near the FBI. They gonna get your damn password. They gonna get your phone. You know, so you ain't hiding shit. You might as well get in the truth where we deal with multiple women and just tell her that you're going to sleep with multiple women. Say, I'm going to sleep with multiple women. Tell her and say, hey, if you start abusing me like this and throwing my clothes out in the street, I am going to go get another wife. I am definitely going to sleep with another woman. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to stay over there with her too, where I don't get my clothes and my Jordans threw out into the middle of the damn parking lot. To the point where people, mamas call the police on you. Warrior, see if there's a water in there for me. If it is, can I grab it?
No sweat, sir.
Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's gonna happen. We can't have you throwing out men's bowls all up and down the damn street because you found out he went and got some booty. Let's call it what it is. He done went out and got some booty. He done went and got another wife now. And as long as he ain't sleeping with her and trying to toss her to the side and just doing some boredom or something like that, sister, even let me tell you something, even if she ain't nothing but a slut, it's his slut now, it's his wife. He married a slut. Yeah, his sister ain't worth a nickel. She's a slut. She never comes around. Nothing. She's always calling. She'll never do what she's supposed to do. You sitting there helping him out, helping give up some of your check. You're helping clean. You're sleeping with the brother. You're cooking. You're washing the dirty drawers. But then here goes this sister over here. She ain't doing half of what you doing. Listen, sister, that shit is on her. Don't punish the man because the woman don't want to get her act right. It ain't his fault that she turned that way. Maybe she lied to him. Maybe she lied to him about who she was. Maybe he did wait 6 months. Maybe he waited a year. Right. I've been married to a woman before that. I married over a year and then we had marital problems. I waited a year to marry a woman that had marital problems. That happened to me before. Right. I'm not afraid to say, are you scared to say that? How many of you niggas is dealing with the same thing? A lot, all y'all. Okay? So come on, man. Let's go ahead and put it on out there. Everybody has marital problems, but you can't throw your man's shit all out into the middle of the street because you're having marital issues. We have counsels. And counsels ain't to tell on your husband. Stop doing that shit too. Stop thinking that we want to hear you call up and talk about how terrible our brothers are. We don't want to hear that shit. Call up to get answers to the problem. We want to fix your problems. We want y'all to stay together. We want to work it out. This ain't the 1-800 dish your nigga line. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 1-800 dish the Israelite line. You know what I mean? Don't call up dissing the hell out of the man and gossiping, telling everybody in Israel this man's business. Do shit the right way, sister. Call, reach up, get some help. If something ain't right, let us know. If a man is beating the hell out of you in your house, then you need to get away instantly. If the shit is being beat out of you, call 911 if you have to. I'm gonna say it right over here, hold on. If you're being killed unalive, then you need to call 911. Now, if you're jumping up, beating this man, swinging on him, you swinging on him, y'all need to get the hell away from each other.
That's right.
Don't call no white man in the house to beat the hell out of him and you know you in there fighting with this man all night. Don't do that to your brother, man. Let's keep it fun. If you know you fighting, you done pick the fight, went through this man's phone, did all that, and he get to screaming and cussing and hooping and hollering, don't call the police and get all this shit out. He gotta get everything out and take his keys and put him all. Give me the keys back, nigga. Give me the keys. I know, come on, man. I'm a brother, man. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I've been seeing this shit for years. I'm look younger than I am. Come on, man. You gotta end in Israel. Ain't no divorce. Y'all need to separate. You separate for a time. And after that, you get yourself back together before you be tempted by Satan. Because if you stay away from your husband too long, I guarantee you, Satan is sending somebody for your ass.
That's right.
He said, you know what he gonna say, sis? She don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. Got one. That's what Satan gonna say. He gonna say, got one. I'm gonna get her ass on the out of here. I'm gonna send her, man, the one that's gonna tell her everything she wants to hear. And I'm gonna get her ass on the out of the kingdom. I'm gonna get her. Remember, the devil is going to and fro seeking whom he can devour. Your ass is prey when you leave from up under that protection of your husband in the truth. Brother, you are prey when you leave up under doing what you're supposed to be doing with your wife. When you run out in these streets and you start dealing with these whores and you start dealing with these drugs, you ain't no longer under the protection of the Most High. Don't think God is saving you and helping you when you sin. He's not. The Lord is not with you when you sin. When you are sinning, the Lord is not with you. You are on your own, and all your protection is gone.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But the Most High said that He hates the sin and the sinner. So all your prayers are not being answered at all. It's very much being ignored.
The Lord said He doesn't hear the prayers of sinners.
That's right.
So that means that you can't be under no kind of protection out here being a whore. So don't think, hey, I can go out here and sleep with a prostitute. I'm not gonna catch AIDS. God is gonna protect me. Let me just go out here and just shoot up one time. God is gonna protect me because I'm in the truth, so I can get high one more time. I can just, no, you don't have one more time.
Right.
If you're watching this video and you're listening to me, you don't have one more time. You are going to die in the sin that you're committing. That's scripture.
That's right.
But we're gonna keep it going. Go to the next video. Listen, if you watching this, you need to share this. Ain't no tossing no women to the side. Ain't no divorcing I ask you BK. Ain't no beating the shit out of your husband. Play the one where the sister did that to the man's face. Throwing the man clothes all out in the middle of the goddamn street like a nut. Who the hell wants to be with you and you acting that way? Right. When you got a problem, you don't know how to sit down like a woman and talk about it in decency and in order. You done forgot that this man is over you, and you done start throwing his shit out like you the man or something. Like you don't want to go rearrange the living room, house, and move the furniture. Get hit with one of them damn twigs messing with the Muslims. See, you be in the corner, boy, screaming for your life, messing with that damn Buddha Asian that had that big ass stick at the beginning of this video. Right. Yeah, he had you in the corner somewhere with knots all over your ass with that big old stick. And that damn Islam, you heard him. They whooping brawls with sharp eggs. You can be a bitch in that house if you want to. They beating women with sharp objects. Bring your ass over there with that attitude, messing with them Saudis, you ain't gonna make it back. Looking for a Saudi prince. Yeah, your ass ain't gonna make it back. Go ahead.
Here, it's time for you to go. Take your shit. Take your shit.
Ma'am.
Brother with the face stuff. Yeah, you go over there trying to find you a Saudi prince, sis. And you go over there with that funky ass attitude that you got with these brothers, throwing people shit all in the street, hitting and swinging on them and all that. Oh man, them Muslims gonna beat the hell out of you. You run out into their Islam, you gonna get beat. Them Christians beating the hell out of women too, because all of them is damn near women themselves. All of these people in purple, they all like women themselves. They will beat the hell out of you. They done beat the hell out of the one sister, kill her, hit her body for years. That's what Christians do. Beat the hell out their wives and kill them. And unalive them. Somebody, go ahead. Yeah, Joy Morgan, of course. Yeah, never forget Joy Morgan. Go ahead.
This is what toxic relationships is. This is what toxic relationship is. This hoe just dog my shit. This hoe just dog my shit.
What again?
What toxic relationships is. This is what toxic relationship is. This hoe just dog my shit. This hoe just dog my shit.
What she got in her hand? Did you see what she had in her hand?
Toxic relationships is. This is what toxic relationship is. This hoe just dog my shit. This hoe just dog my shit.
Now, if you look at this man's face right here, he's clearly either been cut in his face or he's been hit with something in his face to the point where she mutilated this man's face. Right. This woman in this household mutilated this man's face. Do you know why his face looks like that? Because he is a Christian. And he believes in Christianity, this is what they teach, that you are never supposed to defend yourself against a woman. You are supposed to let her beat you. This is Christianity. I can't make it up. Right. Christianity teaches that a black man, you are not supposed to ever hit a woman in defense, in self-defense. Even when it's self-defense, you're supposed to let her mutilate your face like this or beat you. This is what you're supposed to do in Christianity. A bullshit. Right. You're not going to do this to my face. Right. You're not going to do this to my son's face. Right. Could you imagine your son pulling up to your house, sis, with his face looking like this? Because in his religion, they taught him that he's never supposed to defend himself against a raging drunk or a raging nutcase in his household. Right. That he's not supposed to leave, that he's supposed to stay there and work it out with a dragon. Listen to me, man. You're supposed to get the hell out that house. In the scriptures, you can separate from your wife. That's right. The Bible teaches you can separate.
Right.
You need to get the hell away from somebody before they do your face like that, Out. Don't sit around and let a woman cut on you like that and beat on you like that, man. Don't think that that is being a man. That is not being a man. That's being a bitch. That's not being a man. That's only a bitch man would let a woman cut his whole face up like that. And I hate to see this happening to this brother. I feel so sorry for this brother. I feel so bad for him. And I wish I could get him in his chair so I could build him up right where that would never happen to him again. And I will find that brother a wife in the ISUPK who would treat him like a king, like a king, sis. Will rub his damn feet, will have his plate ready, have his clothes washed, make love to that brother, and when they had a problem, she would sit down and talk to that brother with decency and order. That's right. All submission, with her mouth closed, learning that man until she got him so damn figured out that it's almost impossible to have a problem with. That's the way it's supposed to be. But you don't come to class. You too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit. You want to have what all your friends have. You want to be in the club with your homegirl. You want to drink Casamigos. You want Melback wine. You want to party all damn weekend. And then come in and beat your husband up because he got a wife that don't want to run the goddamn streets, that wants to wrap her head up and wants to close her goddamn legs and her mouth. And you want to cut his face all up because he wants to make love to her. Right. While you run around here smelling like a damn can of tuna, being a nasty, disgusting woman in the damn streets. Throwing all of his stuff out in the yard and all up and down the goddamn street. Like you some kind of tyrant man. Don't you know that it's scripture that talks about it being terrible to live in a house with a woman who is wicked like that? This is unacceptable. Right. We don't toss women to the side in the UPK, but we don't sit there and let them cut our face up and mutilate our bodies. That's right. We don't do that. You see, now the law just went by and didn't care about the brother getting beat half to death by that big butch broad. She just beat the man half to death, drug him all up and down. Do you know what his knees and his elbows and his hands is going to look like when he wakes up tomorrow, when that alcohol wears off? Do you know what type of pain that brother's going to be in? That's right. What type of anger is going to be in front of him because his daughters and his sons watched him get whooped like that? So now if he don't have the truth and he's a Muslim, he might come home and knock all the teeth out of break a nose next. Now the kids got to see their mama laying there with no teeth and a broken nose and knots all over her head. That's what's next. So who's really getting hurt? The children. So they grow up and they do the same damn thing. But maybe one of them ain't so fortunate. Maybe one of them get unalive for putting their hands on one another. Because there's men that unalive women just like there's women that unalive men. And we could have showed some of those videos, but we didn't. Go to the next video over there. Now pause that next video and read that scripture. Lying in the household when we left off on Bible Shop. Don't sweat. Watch and listen. Pay attention to what we are teaching you today. Give this to the sister that's getting punched upside the head. Give this to the brother who's slapping his wife upside the head. Give this to them because we all got to learn. Every one of us got to learn. Everyone in here has got to learn. Walk away. Leave her ass. She won't leave you. She won't get out. You get out. The shelter is more peaceful than being in the house with a woman you got the box. Believe me. Right. Believe me. And the shelter looks terrible until you go in there and get some peace and quietness around bums and crackheads. You're going to get more peace around bums and crackheads in the shelter than you will in the house with that woman that's always complaining about another woman. Every goddamn time you come in the door, she's talking about another woman and how much time you give her, how you do this with her and you don't do it with her. Or a woman who never has enough. She never has enough. Never. You buy her this, you buy her that, she never has enough. It's something else she needs, it's something else she wants. It's something else she gotta have. She always has an issue. She always has. You are better in a shelter, right? You are better in a male shelter. Find a men's shelter. Go run there. Better yet, if you got money and you're in the ISUPK, build one, nigga. Stop buying rims and shit and build a shelter for black men that are in the ISUPK, so when they get their ass beat by these big butch, half-a-dyke ass women out the world, they can come somewhere and lay their head and have a drink and listen to Commanding General Yahan until they get their shit together enough to get their own place. Until we find a way to get them into another place of their own and on their feet and build them up. Read that scripture again.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house.
Be not as a lion in your house, woman and man. This ain't just for a brother. They always like to bring this out. They say, yeah, dude, you ain't supposed to be a lion in your house screaming and hollering. Some of you women screaming and hollering louder than any fucking man I ever heard. That's true. You women is raising your voice all the time. And in most cases, men don't even raise their voice until you raise your voice. But see, you don't believe that there's nothing wrong with you raising your voice because you're a woman. See, because you got a vagina, you feel like it's okay for you to holler and scream. Because a woman is not a lion in the household when she screams, right? Wrong. You being a lion in the damn household too. Stop screaming and hollering at that damn man like you can get louder than him. Stop jumping up in his face and slamming and throwing and acting being aggressive like you can get more aggressive than that guy. You cannot. And that is not how you deal with a man when you have a problem. Don't let nobody beat on you and unalive you. If you have to defend yourself, sis, you do. Brother, if you have to defend yourself, you do. But don't you sit there and get aggressive with that man like you a man and get mad when he hollers and calls you a bunch of funky, loudmouth bitches. Because that's what you are. In the scriptures, it says a shameless woman will be accounted for as a dog.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. That's scripture. Right. What is a female dog? It's a bitch.
Right.
You get called a bunch of bitches because that's what you are. Right. You're being a bitch. Right. Don't say, oh yeah, I know I'm being a bitch and try to embrace it. That don't make it better, that makes it worse. So you're telling me you know you're a sinner and you're going to embrace the sin. That is a goddamn shame. You don't deserve a husband who is righteous. You don't deserve him to come home to you. You don't deserve him in your bed. He shouldn't be there. Really. I mean, go ahead. Bring out what you got.
Like you said, if they do embrace it, there's no shame. And you have to have shame in order to change your ways.
First, you have to admit you have a problem and fix a problem. Right. If you haven't even admitted that you have a problem, then there ain't nothing to address, right? You can keep screaming and howling all through the living room in front of the kids, slamming shit. Then you know what's next. Let's just go to the outcome. The outcome is you just end up screwing more men. You're gonna go through that man because he ain't no good. The last man you had wasn't no good. The first man you had wasn't no good. The first guy was a molester or rapist. The next guy was an abuser. The other guy was controlling. The next guy was abusive too. The next guy was a thief. The other guy was just too broke. The other guy, it doesn't end with you, or it don't end because you are the goddamn problem. That's why you keep getting men with problems, or you become his problem. And now y'all both a damn mess. You need to fix you. And the only way you can do it is by embracing the truth. In the scriptures, the Lord says that the truth shall set you free. You want to know what's going to free you of your anxiety? You want to know what's going to free you of all of your past relationships? You want to know what's going to free you of your mental abuse? You want to know what's going to fix your bipolar? You want to know what it is? It's the truth. This is the remedy to fix the demon that is inside of you that makes you want to cut yourself. This is the remedy that fixes the demon that makes you want to commit adultery and play the whore on your husband. This is the medicine right here that you need that is going to fix you wanting to commit suicide. That's right. This is what's going to fix you. I'm giving you the truth. You said you wanted the truth. That's what I'm giving you. goddamn video. Tell them to subscribe to Minneapolis Tuesday classes because we're gonna be telling the truth. That's right. We don't believe in divorce in the ISUPK. Right. We don't preach it, we don't teach it, we don't marry you to get divorced. Right. However, we can't let you dismember each other. IUIC let you just kill each other and hide each other's bodies. IUIC got men out there sleeping with transvestites, killing unalive and European transvestites. This is what goes on in the purple Christian group. They done took the shield off of their body. They done took away the Hebrew language. They ain't even Israel no more. Them is Christians now. That's a big ass purple Christian church where they let you kill and beat each other to death. Excuse me, unalive each other and beat each other to death. I apologize for that. But you cannot do that in here. Do you understand? Play the next video. Let's keep it going. Share this video. I don't care if there's 4 people watching it. Share it. If you ain't share this video, you ain't do your job. Share this video. That's right. Go ahead. Put it in every group that you have. Put it in everything that you have. When you hear this, you see this. Share it.
The surveillance video
share
shows
it with your mama. Share it with your daddy. Share it with your little brother. Share it with all the brothers and sisters you know in the hood. There's your little cousin over there beating the hell out of his wife. Go share it with them. Let them know that there's a place that you don't have to do that. There's a woman in here you don't have to do that to. There's a brother in here that you don't have to be boxing with and fighting with every day. Somebody that knows how to talk to you and you will shut your goddamn mouth and listen. Go ahead.
The surveillance video shows Jamar Woody and his girlfriend Shatori Irving having a bit of a discussion at the counter as Shatori begins to walk towards the door on her crutch with a broken ankle. This happens. Jamar shoving her, cold cocking her. He's not done. He hits her over and over again, kicks her repeatedly. Did I mention she's 3 months pregnant with his child?
All right, and the sister's pregnant with the man's child, okay? Why am I showing you these horrific things that's happening inside the black community? Because this is a result of being Christian. It's a result of being Muslim. This is a Muslim man, clearly. Right. This is a Christian man, clearly. He's not a Hebrew Israelite. He ain't no Israelite. He don't believe in what we believe in. He don't eat what we eat. He don't practice what we practice. Right. This is a pregnant woman on a crutch. This is what these other gods do to you. When you worship sun gods and rocks and deities, what is the God of Buddha telling you to do? He don't tell you not to beat the hell out of your wife on crutches. Islam says it's okay to hit her with your hand. He just did what the Muslims said it's cool. The Christian man, what is stopping him? All he got to do is pay some tithes and say sorry on Sunday, and he good again. Right. So if you beat your wife or put your hands on your wife, you know where it comes from? Christianity. Right. Christianity is the major beating people religion. Right. Okay, Europeans have been using Christianity to abuse, enslave, beat, rape, murder, molest people for years. Right. This is nothing new. Okay, they use these religions to hurt us as a people, and then you go home to hurt your family. We have to stop hurting one another. We have to come back together. We do not have any more time. We are out of time, black people. We do not have any more time to be fighting in our living rooms over things that we do not have, that we will never have in this slavery. Instead, let's build and create the things we are missing. That's right. Let's put our money together, let's put our minds together, and let's build the things that we need to create a little bit of ease in this place before it falls. Right. Because America is falling. That's right. No mistake. That's right. Play that video again. Is there more videos?
As she's on the ground, he kicks her repeatedly, punches. The surveillance video shows Jamar Woody and his girlfriend Shatori Irving having a bit of a discussion at the counter as Shatori begins to walk towards the door on her crutch with a broken ankle. This happens. Jamar shoving her, cold cocking her. He's not done. He hits her over and over again.
Go to the next video. That is horrible. Damn right. That is horrible right there that we had to see that. But you got to see what's going on, man, with our people. And we got to fix it. So you got to share the video. You got to come to class. If you don't, you will be doing this stuff, no Torah. Forever. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be doing this. Right in your living room. You ain't going to know how to forgive that sister for being, having PTSD and anxiety and all. You ain't going to see it as anxiety. You're going to see it in the Muslim eyes. She disrespected you now. She needs to feel what you feel. That's the bitchest thing I've ever heard. Now you feel some way. Now you got to make her feel what you feel. That's what the dude said, the Saudi counselor. This is their best counselor. Their great counselors say to make a woman feel what you feel. How is a woman going to feel what a man feels when she is not a man? It's impossible. Women, stop trying to make your man feel what you feel. He will never feel what you feel. He is incapable of feeling how you feel because he is not a woman. He is a man. And you are not the same. Right. You are not equal. You can only compare something that is the same to each other to make it equal. A man is not a woman, and a woman is not a man. I don't care how many body parts you add on and cut off. It does not make you equal, and it does not make you the same. Brothers, stop expecting this woman to be your brother. This is not your homie. This is not your akyama. This is a sister, man. She is not going to understand with logic the way that your brother gonna understand with logic, man. Stop charging this woman like she is a dude. She's not a dude. She's not a guy. She's not a bruh. This is a female with a vagina. You cannot beat her up. You got to leave. No matter how much you love her, you gotta leave her. You don't have nowhere to go, call your camp leader. I guarantee you, they will figure it out. It's a shelter somewhere if you have to. Right. There is shelter somewhere inside the nation for you. That's right. You might gotta go to another state, so be it. Can't get mutilated. Can't just uppercut a black woman on camera with crutches. He's in jail. If this brother's on the news, he's somewhere in jail right now. And everybody in jail is laughing at him for losing his freedom and losing his kids and losing his money because he tried to whoop a woman like a man. They're calling him all kind of suckers and punks. Emotional. He's an emotional wreck. He is an emotional wreck. So sissified for that. Go to the next scripture. Do not be a lion in your own household and don't worry. It's not going to fix your problem. It's not going to stop her from going and doing a demo. If she's going to do penis, she's a whore, and let her go. You can't stop her. She's going to do it at the supermarket. She's going to do it at her job. She's going to do it in the alley, in the car. She's going to do it in the closet. She's going to do it in the back of her church. If she's going to go do penis, she's going to go do it anyway. Read.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 15. And did not he make one, yet had the residue of the Spirit? And wherefore one, that he might seek a godly seed. Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Say that part again.
Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Why is it telling you to take hold of your spirit? Because you're going to have to control yourself. Right? You're going to have to control yourself. Man, listen to a nigga that got a bad time. I got a bad time. Yeah, I do. But my contemporary is under control. I take heed of it. Right. Because I take heed. I listen to the general mind. I listen to it. And I hear his voice in my head every time I get ready to get mad and do something great. I hear General Yohana's voice and General Hazayan. I hear his voice in my ear right before I get ready to do something wild. I hear Captain Marvel quiet in my head every damn time before I do something stupid. That ain't it, please. I ain't know what I'm saying. I hear that in my head before I do something crazy and stupid. Take heed of your spirit, man. Stop letting these women pull your spirit in all types of different directions just because they feel some type of way. Now you let this woman get you all out your body and you all over the place like some kind of female. You ain't no damn female. Stop letting this woman pull you with the wind. Your spirit all over the place with the wind because she in her feelings. Now you all in your feelings. Right. Now you trying to make her feel what you feel like the Muslim. Stop that shit out. Go ahead and read the scripture.
Verse 16, for the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hated putting away, for one covereth violence with his garment.
With his what?
Saith that he hateth putting away, for one covereth violence with his garment.
You can't cover a violence with your garment out. Keep going.
Right. Saith the Lord of hosts, therefore, take heed to your spirit, that ye deal not treacherously.
You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. That's what the Christian pastor do.
That's right.
The Christian pastor is a hypocrite.
Right.
Beat up all his kids, beat the hell out of all his kids, beat the spirit out of his son, so they all with the alternative life. Right. They all with the alternative life. They don't beat them so bad in the Christian church. The grandmas in there, they don't beat the kids so bad. The dads beat the kids. They let the moms beat the kids so bad in the household. Y'all beating y'all kids so bad in that household that y'all don't beat the whole spirit out of them men. Them boys in there ain't even boys no more. Them boys in there is just like little girls. They grow up and put tattoos all over their face and all over their body, and they go out here and they shoot down everything that looks like them. Because they hate the first sign or sense of masculinity. Because you're going to beat all the masculinity out of them and they ain't got none. So they hate masculinity. The first time a man raised his voice, they eyes welling up with tears. As soon as a man check them and give them some correction, they whole eyes well up with tears. And they're ready to crash out on everything they see. Because you're going to beat the spirit of the Most High out the board. Before they can even get a chance to step into their masculinity and become the men that they were supposed to be. Stop hiding behind that damn turban talking about, we believe in Allah, we believe in God, there's one God, and if you believe in Muhammad, and then you beating the hell out of your wife with twigs and with your hand and headbands and sharp blunt objects and come on, man, y'all hide behind y'all garments, man. Right. And in truth, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of damn icons. Seriously, man. Women, stop turning your husbands into icons. Stop pushing these men and pushing them and pushing them and pushing them and tempting them and tempting them and tempting them until they put their damn hands on y'all. Stop doing that. Stop tempting your man to evil. Brothers, stop tempting these sisters and pushing them and pushing them and pushing them and pushing them until they got to stand up like a damn man to defend themselves. Stop beating them sisters into a damn corner like that. Huh? Till they blowing up and hitting you and swinging and throwing shit because you won't stop torturing them in the goddamn household. That's really what's going on. But if you do everything in decency and order, it'll never make it to that. Because a woman will be in all submission with her mouth closed. It's going to be real hard for him to come in and start doing it. But if you got somebody coming through the door that's just punching you in the dang face because the piece is cold, oh man, you need to get on the bottom of it. You need to run. You need to call your camp leader and get the hell out of there with the swift. The piece is cold. Hit you with the uppercut. No, you got to get up out of there, sis. That ain't it. That's wrong. That's evil. But if you get in there, you bitch nigga, you ain't keeping this. Your penis is small, you this and that, your sex is terrible. I sleep with your friend, I sleep with you. Y'all know what y'all do. I should have chose your homie. He's on, you the broke one. You know, come on, man. Just like the sister throwing the man stuff all in the street. That's what y'all do when you get mad. And then you throwing Jordans at him, we just watched it.
Then he did, what did he do after she threw all his stuff in the street? She kept throwing shit at him over and over and over again. What did he do finally? Go ahead, so he picked his own stuff up and threw his own shit back at her. Because she kept hitting him and kept hitting him. This whole thing is dysfunctional. This whole thing is not supposed to be like this. The Lord has set an order. You're supposed to keep the order all the time.
That's right.
Even when you're angry.
That's right.
Even when he's wrong. Even when he won't listen. Even when he tells you to be quiet and you got something you got to get off your chest because you just got to say what's on your mind. And you need to be heard too. And your voice needs to be heard. You still have to keep the order. You got to keep the order even when she won't shut up. When she won't be quiet. When she's not respecting the order. At some point, you cannot hit her with an uppercut, 3 pieces of biscuit, or pull her hair out, or choke her, which is a felony in Minnesota. You choke a woman or strangle a woman in Minnesota, that's a felony. You can do 60 months up here for that voice.
The Bible does say, be angry and sin not.
That's right. But as soon as you leave the order and the decency, you already in sin, sis. Don't think that just because you ain't out doing no dinos and doing no penis out here, that you ain't sinning against your husband every time you talk back and you disrespect him with your mouth. Don't think that you ain't in sin. You still in sin. You in that house sinning every single solitary day when you in that questioning that man about what he's doing, trying to usurp authority over him at every goddamn turn of the corner. Every time you walk in and out the room, you trying to go in and out that man's phone, trying to usurp authority over that man. At that point, you are in sin. Believe me, you are not in order. You are not in decency. You is out of pocket. And you go on that man's phone, you will find everything you're looking for, I guarantee you. You keep looking, I know you look at one of these Israelite phones, you will find it. It's in there, trust me. You looking to get your heart broke, go ahead to your man's phone and keep one of these in the UPK. You're going to see some stuff in there, Jack. You swipe to the left too many times in there, Jack. Because we got multiple wives in here. You get to swiping and wiping up in there. You gonna be disappointed. Go ahead,
I do have a precept. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Read.
All
Did you hear that? Go ahead.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Hey, look, every wickedness in this world is little compared to the wickedness of a woman to bring your ass. When she decided to get even more wicked and run out with all your damn children and put you on child support and have all her brothers and cousins and uncles ready to kill you and her dad ready to unalive you. Salaki. My bad, y'all. Unalive you. Because of some lie that she done told you about some fight y'all had. Go ahead. Where you done held her down because she's getting out of pocket to the point where you think she's gonna attack you. Now you done held her down or something, and now she's telling everybody you need to be killed. And you done beat her to death or something. You in there whooping her. And you trying to restrain her.
Right.
Go ahead.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Now what does that mean? Let the portion of a sinner fall on her. The Lord will repay you for what you're doing. That's what that means. That means that all that stuff you're doing up in that house with your husband, and you think you're getting away with it, all that mistreating your husband, all that being out of order, being out of decency towards your husband, the Lord is going to repay you for what you're doing. You is going to have to pay for that. You withholding sex, won't let your man touch you, won't let him sleep with you, putting his pillow and his cover out on the couch, not cooking him dinner, giving him cold food, won't get him no water, won't wash his clothes, won't give him no money now because you let all his bills and stuff go all messed up now. You had the responsibility of helping him with these things. Now because you mad, he got another wife, or because he done spent too many days over there with his other wife, now he got to suffer and go broke. Now you're going to take away sex from him and tell him you ain't in the mood all of a sudden. And that little game get another wife so quick. Y'all don't want another wife. That really ain't the move. I don't know if y'all ain't heard yet, or maybe you don't care. Maybe you've already started sleeping with another man in your mind. Maybe you're already gone 6 months ago in your head and you just waiting for his replacement to come in? I don't know. But I will tell you one thing, it's a very scary game to play. I wouldn't be running around if I were you telling him that you're not gonna give him no sex and he can go get it somewhere else. Because in the UPK, we're gonna go get it somewhere else. Clap that up. Yeah, we're gonna go get another wife. We're gonna get another wife, and I'm gonna encourage them. If they come in here and you beat them, knocking their teeth out, doing evil stuff to them, I'm gonna tell him to go get another wife. I'm gonna encourage him to go get another woman to sleep with. I'm gonna tell him to sleep with her every night and not to come over there and sleep with you until you stop beating the hell out of him. Until you stop emasculating him, I am going to encourage him to be with a woman who will wrap her head up, shut her mouth, that doesn't drink 40 ounces of Fort Locos every time she gets a chance, who is not in the bar and the club every chance that she gets, who is not still hanging around all those nasty prostitutes in the world. I'm going to encourage him to stop, to be with a woman who is not listening to everything her mom and her dad says, but is listening to him. I am going to push him toward that. And all of my brothers are going to do that. We are going to give him the confidence to get away from you for enough time to come back and correct you without uppercutting you back. Because if you keep knocking his teeth out, you keep smacking him, scratching him, macing him, throwing all this stuff all up and down the street, eventually he might knock you out of choke. It might happen to you. Anybody, you put anything in the corner and beat it long enough, it'll bite and fight its way out.
That's right.
And that's no excuse to be no damn lion in your household. How many more scriptures we got? Read the scriptures. We're going to get these scriptures on, get up out of here. Go ahead. Take your time. Push play on that last video, too. My phone dead. What's Salaki? Which one is it, Creed?
Mom said something about her on fire after.
Go ahead and do that one, and then we're going to get the rest of these scriptures real quick. This is class one a little over. We started a little late. Y'all rock it. Y'all hang in with us, man. Hang in there with us a little bit longer, man. These are very important things. Play that video, Mark Bashar.
Gruesome crimes happening here in Thibodeau to a teenage girl late last month when she and her family were involved in a wreck along I-10 in Baytown, Texas.
Maybe that wreck was what brought this to light.
Deputies there noticed the girl was not just hurt from the accident.
We wish both physical and psychological healing for the victim of this horrific crime.
She had also been suffering from gunshot wounds to the chest and face. The upper part of her body also severely burned. Texas police arrested her mother's fiance, Terrence Washington, who had been driving the vehicle and had a gun. The mother of the girl, Latanya Ann Harris, was first brought to a hospital for her injuries from the wreck.
Through the investigation, detectives learned that mid-February 2024, the juvenile female was burned after Latanya Harris had learned of a sexual assault committed on the juvenile by her fiance, Terrence Washington. Harris burned the juvenile with flammable liquid in a lighter at the Thibodeau residence in Terrebonne. Harris and Washington both denied medical treatment to the juvenile. In the weeks leading to April 21st, a wreck, Terrence Washington.
Basically, what happened is the common thing that happens all the time in the black neighborhood in the Christian church. This is what happens in the Christian church and the Muslim mosque, because as a Muslim, you can sleep a 9-year-old. You can sleep with little kids as a Muslim. Muhammad, didn't he have a 9-year-old wife, 8-year-old, 9-year-old wife, something like that? Go ahead, I think she was 6-year-old. 6 years old? Good night, Good night. And in the Christian church, you know, they got more child molestation cases than anybody in the world. It's over 10,000 different rape and molestation cases coming out of the Roman Catholic Church and the Baptist and Pentecostal churches. Okay, they're raping and molesting kids like crazy. Okay, pedophilia in the Christian church is running rampant. Okay, Islamic mosques, they're all sleeping with children because there's nothing to stop them. Muhammad did it, so surely they can. They're not as great as the Prophet Muhammad. The Muhammad can sleep with 6-year-old, 9-year-old, whatever. So can they. You understand? So do the Nuwapians. Polite allegedly sleeping with kids. Malachi York allegedly, I can't even say allegedly, they've been convicted. They've been convicted, this paperwork saying that they did. They agreed to it, they plead out to it, and said that they did. So all of them sodomized the child or molested the child. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, every religion besides our religion in the ISUPK, we don't believe in religion, except our nation in the ISUPK, they all child molesters and they all, you know what I'm saying, molested and hurting children. So the little girl, what happens? She gets molested by the woman's husband. She goes and tell her mom to confide in her mother and tell her mother that she's been molested and raped. And instead of her mother giving a damn about that little girl and what happened to her, she decides to hurt the daughter and unalive the daughter for sleeping with her no good husband. She chose the no good man that would sleep with her. How old was that little girl? 15 or something like that? So a child, a teenage little girl. She chose that man over her daughter. And together they murdered her. They unalived her. Now we got to talk about this. This is what the other religions do. This is what being in purple do. This is the same thing that happened to Joy Morton. This is the same thing that happened to Joy Morgan in that purple Christian church that claimed to be Hebrew Israelites. That's what happened to her. The man got mad because she refused to have sex with him. It's always sexual with these people too. It's always some type of sexual deviant thing. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of sexual demon with all these people. They're all a bunch of freaks. So over there, she refused to have sex with the brother. Well, he ain't even a brother. He was an African, I believe. So he's an African, a Hamite. She tells the Ham that she can't have sex with him, and he murdered and decapitated her body. The same way they mutilated this young woman's body, and they were on their way to dispose and get rid of her body, but they got pulled over to the car accident. Right. Joy Morgan, we didn't get her body back to her family for years. Nobody knew where her body was. Right. I don't know if it was ever discovered. They finally discovered it. They still haven't found the sister's body to this day.
Yes.
They finally found the sister's body. At a park. They finally found the sister's body. It's decapitated.
Yes.
Or deteriorated or whatever.
No.
It was decapitated.
Yeah, body parts everywhere.
Body parts everywhere. Okay, same thing they were doing, mutilating this young sister's body. And this is Christianity for you. This is what happens when you go into religion. And you start dealing with that. Yeah, we caught like, right? But we not no religion. We don't deal with no Freemasonry and all that stuff that they messing with. All the Christian pastors is Freemasons. Y'all don't know that, but they is. All of them people Freemasons, and they get their money from the Freemasons. All of them is into their secret society. All of this voodoo and hoodoo and all this doodoo, all that. It's doodoo, it's what it is. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. This is a sad story that just gotta happen to her. But it's happening because we don't keep the order and the decency in our homes.
That's right.
We into these religions and doctrines and philosophies that teach us that it's okay to beat, mistreat, and molest and rape our children. There has never been a time when we let rapists, molesters, and child molesters in the ISUPK. It doesn't exist. Right. We don't let child molesters and rapists in the ISUPK. That's right. Mutilate sisters' bodies and defecate and urinate on sisters. No Torah. We don't do that. That is not allowed here. Right. You cannot be a child molester in here. You cannot be a rapist in here. You can't be in here and be committing those type of acts and crimes. You are not going to be able to live here. That's right. That's scripture. Go ahead. If you want to actually get the scripture, go ahead. Just for time's sake.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband.
Wives never supposed to leave your husbands. It's not supposed to happen.
Right.
We don't teach. This is what we teach. We do not teach tossing to the side. Right. We do not teach that you can do this. If you're doing this, you're wicked as hell. You in sin, you gonna get caught, and you gonna get exposed. That's what everybody's talking about, exposed. You're gonna be exposed. All right, next scripture, go to the next scripture. I just want to show you what we teach, y'all. Y'all know I come to talk to you sometimes. You learn it, but I want to talk to you sometimes. I want to make it just plain and simple. We don't teach that. We teach that you can't leave your husband. For nothing. There's no reason you can leave them. You can separate from them, get you some counsel, get it together. However, we're not going to let you stay in a relationship where you're being unalive.
Right.
We're not going to let you stay in a situation where your daughter is being molested and raped by your boyfriend or your so-called husband or whatever. We're not going to allow this to happen.
Right.
So when you talk about divorces in the ISUPK, you might be talking about a situation that gets detrimental like this.
Right.
This might be what we say, sister, you got to leave the brother.
Right.
Because he's not a brother. He's raping and molesting children. If it gets like that, yeah, you're going to have to leave. You're going to have to. You're not going to be able to stay in a household with a man who rapes and molests kids. You're not going to be able to do that. Why? Because Christ is not back on the earth right now. You guys don't understand the Bible. You're not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And if we don't allow you to leave, she'll end up dead. She'll end up unalive. She'll end up with bullets in her face, with burns all over her body, in the trunk somewhere, on her way to be decapitated like Joy Morgan at the Purple Peoples.
Right.
So we have to let her leave.
Right.
That's a bill of divorce in the ISUPK. Not, oh, you don't like her, she's too loud. Oh, she's always talking back. Oh no, man, that's your wife now. Oh man, she's a little, she wants sex every day. Oh brother, you wanted to sleep with her. Now you got to satisfy her. That's your wife. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you better figure it out. Sister, you can't leave him now because he done gained 100 pounds. That's your big ass husband. That's it. You're gonna have to stand by him. That's your big ass husband. You got to stand by him. I don't care if his hair fell out of his bald head now. You got to stay with him. He ain't cute like when you met him, huh? Yeah, but you got to stay with him. You cute with all that hair, you know. You thought he was cute. And now you're mad because you got to stay with him. Oh, he's a little bit more militant than you thought. You thought it was going to be fun with him. And you found out it's a little bit of his work. He want a working woman. He want a woman that come in here and put in some work. He demands some things of you. The other men just wanted to lay upon you and have sex with you and tell you how pretty you were all day. They just wanted to tell you how gorgeous you were and how good you smelled and how pretty your hair was and how cute your outfit was and how he loves your toes. So he'll go get your toes done. You didn't want to get with a man and say, hey, I don't want to see that weave in your hair anymore. I want you to wrap your head up. I need you to come to class. I need you to cook something for the odd down, bring some waters out to the camp. I need you to be involved in this Israelite thing that I believe in.
Right.
I need you to understand that I'm gonna be going tonight and I can't have sex with you tonight because I gotta go to camp or keep this high holy day, or I gotta do this or I gotta do that and I want to be clean. See, these are the things you're not ready for when you get into these relationships. Because you don't want to take your time. But in no way and no wise do we keep two people together that are in a violent relationship like this. Read the next scripture, Bible Bishop.
Whosoever putteth away his wife and married another committeth adultery, and whosoever married her that is put away from her husband committeth adultery.
All right, so listen, any man who puts away his woman because he feel like it for any cause, and he just go marry another woman, he committed adultery. Why did he commit adultery? Because he married another woman? No. Because the woman that he let go is going to commit adultery with another man when she gets married. And when she gets married to that other man that she commits adultery to, that sin is going to fall on you.
Right.
Because you the one that sent her out here to go commit adultery.
Right.
See, you got to pay for the sins of the people that you sent off.
Right.
So all of y'all brothers in purple is lying to these people, telling them that, hey, if he doesn't have a job, sis, you can leave him. That's they tell you over there in purple. Right. He don't have a job, you can leave him. He gets a warrant and goes to jail, you can leave him. They teach this in the purple church.
Right.
He don't got no money, he ain't got that. Guess where else they teach that? TD Jakes church, Eddie Long's church is where they taught him. They taught that over at Clifford Dollar's church. Geno Jennings' church ain't no different. I said, yeah, you gotta say, and you don't say, a man shouldn't deserve a woman because you don't have any money. And brother, man, listen to me, man. We didn't even have a decent pair of shoes 50 years ago where we at right now. And you talking about a brother who can't figure it out. Man, we just now learning about financial wealth. There's brothers just right now understanding how to get financially free. The information about taxes, insurance, and life insurance policies, and trusts, whether it be family trust, revocable trust, irrevocable trust, FICO scores and credit scores and nonprofits and businesses for profit and 501c3s and all of these different codes and we didn't know nothing about no LLCs, no S corps, C corps. We didn't understand, and to this day, every black person got an LLC and don't know what to do with it. Not every one of them, but a lot of them. It's a lot of every black person. But a lot of black people got, I said every black person got an LLC, but all of them don't know what to do with it, is what I meant to say. They got LLC, everybody damn near got an LLC, they don't even know what to do with it. Sitting on 150, 250, $500,000 worth of LLC and don't even know what to do with it. This is the information they don't want you to hear. They don't want you to watch my class, y'all. I guarantee you right now, they do not want you to listen to me to the end. They don't want you to watch these classes. You have to watch the classes. Be in here on Tuesday. We're going to tear it up. Is there any more scripture left? We're going to let it go. Go ahead. It was a hell of a class, y'all. We got more scriptures. We didn't get to all the scriptures. We tried to get y'all to all the videos. Go ahead. You can mention them. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 16, verse 18. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5.
Read that one, though. Why would you try? Read that one.
Luke.
Man, let's just do it.
Luke chapter 16, verse 18. Whosoever putteth away his wife and marries another committeth adultery.
Go to the next scripture real quick. That's it. Drop that. Next one real fast.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also, who trusted in God, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands.
To their what?
Being in subjection of their own husbands.
Sisters, get in subjection to your own husband. With that being said, officer and priest, Kunaya Allah, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, off of 125th West Harlem, New York, and the Commander General, Your Honor. I want to say Shalom, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, Shalom, to all of the brothers, Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Alathon, Bashim, Yahweh, Shalom, all of the sisters. And I will pass the class over to priest and officer McConnell. He got something to work out, and then we out of here. Hold on, real quick. Classes Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Of course, y'all see we just went over. I want you to give the address one more time if you could, too.
All right.
So, go ahead. You can. You got it, please.
Otherwise, stop it up one more time. All right, of course, once again, 2161 West University, St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, we are on Vandalia Street. Otherwise, if I could just real quick, we are going to jump into the Morris Ferry message.
Right.
All right. We are over time. All right. So Majum, which means to stand, and then Apopani Apodam, which means to face the east. All right. So the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shakah.
Shakah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar.
Kaba'ah.
Kaba'ah.
Matzaka.
Matzaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asher.
Asher.
Barakatah.
Barakatah.
What?
The what?
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
The Thundernaw.
The Thundernaw.
The Come.
The Come.
Call.
Call.
The One.
The One.
Basalat.
Basalat.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Kawawa.
Kawawa.
Nawa.
Say it again.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Kasalat.
Kasalat.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Kawawa.
Kawawa.
Yanawa.
Yanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Banasaya 1.
Banasaya 1.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashainamah.
Hawashabah.
Mayan.
Ayan.
Rai.
Ra.
Kayab.
Kayab.
Lakab.
Lakab.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Waha'ala.
Wa'ataparah.
Parah.
Perfect. La alumium.
Ya alumnum.
I'm sorry. Select. La.
La.
I will lumium.
I will love you.
Aman.
Amen.
In English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us of our debts.
And forgive us for our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not to temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
Deliver us from the evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
The power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen.
Sar, which means to turn in Hebrew. All right.
He's too long, right? Just right here, come on.
Minister Mashabat and Mash. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barak Atah.
That's the top. Courtesy salute for the sisters. Minister Mashabat and Mashim. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barak Atah.
That's the top. Class dismissed.